How are you good people out there doing? I'm just making sure that folks are getting ready to chime in and all that good stuff. It's 1:45 p.m. Central, ladies and gentlemen, and I welcome all of you that are here right now. I'm going to wait a little bit because I do know that a lot of people don't get the notification whenever I do go live. But with that being said, let's see who we have in the house right here. And of course, again, um, make sure you guys the ones that know of the earlier video that I did regarding Twitch, make sure that you guys, keep them in your thoughts and your prayers, whatever like that. That is a huge tragic loss to him and his family and all that. So just make sure you keep them in your prayers and all that good stuff. So again, with that being said, folks, hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you guys are all having a pleasant day. Hope you guys are all having a good day. Now, I know people say things like, you do have bad days. And what I like to say, the days are always good. The things that happen within those days are not necessarily good, but the days are always good. All right. So who do we have in the house here? Whoever's in the house right now, state your cause. Where are you from? Okay, we got GS70 in the house. We have the Sousa. How you doing, sis? We have Marshall Knoll in here. We have Hoosier Lady in the house. We have Nefer 33 says, I would take the car accident over the Wuhan shot. Got Marshall Knoll again. We got Laura Holland, a very familiar looking face right there. Who else we have in the house? There we go. I'll just do like that so people can see it. The Souja's waving. There go GS Stealth, who says, now that's ridiculous. COVID causing car accidents. It's the vax that caused the accidents due to its side effects. All right. The Souja's from Switzerland, huh? Wow. All right. Got Garrett in the house here. Got John in the house here. All right. So with that being said, people, don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoy the stuff that I'm putting out here. And also, if you do subscribe to the channel, make sure you hit that bell notification button right there. That way you'll be notified whenever I do post a video. All right. And also, I'd rather have you guys send money to Cash App versus giving me a super chat in YouTube, because YouTube gets that money as well, not just me. Who else? We got Moria Diane in the house, is listening from Misery. Got John Morton in the house as well. Says Texas here. Got Melanie who says hello in the house here. So again, appreciate you guys all being here and all that good stuff. We get ready to jump right on into this story. And as you guys saw the thumbnail that I posted up there, you can just tell based off of my face what I was feeling about all this, right? All right. I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to try to keep my voice in this tone right here, but it's a good chance that my voice may go up because of the sheer stupidity of some things that just come out. Okay. So this does say that the people who skip their COVID vaccine are at higher risk of traffic accidents, according to a new study. If you passed on getting your COVID vaccine, you might be more liable to get in a car crash, or at least those are the findings of a new study published this month in the American Journal of Medicine during the summer of 2021. And while I have this fresh thought going through my head, I'm getting ready to write it down. All right. I'm going to come back to that thought right there. It says if you pass on getting the COVID vaccine, you might be more likely to get in a car crash, or at least the findings of a newly published study this month. A newly published study this month in the American Journal of Medicine, which it was published, a newly study published this month in the American Journal of Medicine. During the summer of 2021, Canadian researchers examined the encrypted government-held records of more than 11 million adults, 16% who did not have the COVID vaccine. They found that the unvaccinated people were 72% more likely to be involved in a severe traffic crash in which at least one person was transported to the hospital than those who were vaccinated. Ooh, my God. This is terrible, guys. Oh, I said I was going to do it. This is so terrible. This is just the scariest thing in the world for you unvaccinated people, for you unvaccinated folks. 72% of you were more likely to be involved in a severe car crash in which at least one of you had to be transported to the hospital. The rest of them, I mean, they got to go away and exchange insurance cards and all that. But for there was at least one where they had to be transported to the hospital. So you should take very careful. Okay. Said that's similar to an increased risk of car crashes for people who with sleep apnea, though only about half of the people who abuse alcohol, researchers found. The excess risk of car crash posed by unvaccinated drivers exceeds the safety gains from modern automobile engineering advances, also imposes risk on other road users, the author wrote. Of course, skipping a COVID vaccine does not mean that someone will get into a car crash. Instead, the authors theorize that people who persist check this out. Instead, the authors theorize that people who resist public health recommendations might also neglect basic road safety guidelines. These folks, oh God. Y'all don't forget to hit that like button. Could it possibly be that the reason why there was an increase of what they're claiming people who are unvaccinated get into these car accidents because the unvaccinated people were not scared to leave their freaking house and get out there in the world? Do these people think we're stupid? Do they really think that we're dumb? People that are unvaccinated seem to be getting more car wrecks and all that. And they theorize that the reason why people who are unvaccinated seem to be getting in more car wrecks is because if they are not taking on the public health recommendations for getting the shots, then surely they're not going to obey the laws of the land. Well, then heck with that, they might as well just go ahead and blame all the murders on the unvaccinated people too, because if unvaccinated people do not want to abide by the public health and the CDC and the WHO recommendation when it comes to getting that vaccination, then surely these people are going to violate the law and go. So that means that, wow, y'all, this is groundbreaking. This, who would have thought? That means that all those folks that I grew up around in Chicago that are doing all the murdering, the killing, the robbery, the carjackings, all of those people must be unvaccinated. It is at this moment that I am fully conscious and I have arrived. I am no longer human. I mean, oh my God, these people are so intelligent. We have arrived. Let's just all ascend into our spirituality of our minds and just arrive, because it is proven. Can y'all believe this BS? Y'all, can you believe this BS, man? Let me finish on reading this nonsense. This says, why would they ignore this says right here, of course, skipping COVID vaccine does not mean that someone will get into a car crash. Instead, the authors theorize that people who resist public health recommendations might also, in quotes, neglect basic road safety guidelines. If this is not about the dumbest hypothesis I've ever heard of in my life. Okay, because people who do DUIs, what about them? DUIs. What look at them. They are ignoring don't drink, don't drive. They do it anyway. Okay. This says, why would they ignore the rules of the road? Distrust of the government, a belief in freedom, misconceptions of daily risk, faith in natural protection, antipathy toward regulation, poverty, misinformation, a lack of resources, and personal beliefs are potential reasons proposed by the authors, who need to just have their author writing abilities just revoked, because that's the dumbest thing I've heard in my it ain't the dumbest thing, but it's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life. The findings are significant enough that primary care doctors should consider counseling unvaccinated patients on traffic safety, because doctors are clearly the ones who taught you how to drive. Doctors are clearly the ones who had you go through driver's ed. Doctors are clearly the ones who sat in the car with you as a parent that taught your child how to dance. So doctors now can train you how to drive? You mean y'all don't even want to call NASCAR? Nothing? Y'all don't even call NASCAR? No professional stunt drivers? Y'all don't want to call it, but your doctor. Look how all this stuff is going back to the medicine. Now a doctor. Okay. Yeah, the findings are significant enough that a primary care doctor should consider counseling unvaccinated patients on. I wish my doctor, I don't even have a primary care physician or nothing like that. But I wish if I was in you guys' position, I wish a doctor would say to me, hey, you're unvaccinated. So let me talk to you about. Shut up. That's what I'm going to do. Shut up. Talk to me about no dang on driving. I'm 40 years old, been driving all this time, and you going to shut up. Anyway, and then it says, and the insurance companies might base changes to insurance policies on vaccination data. And the author suggests they're trying to usher in a whole nother era of how they can get some money. If you mean to tell me, that would be one of the biggest lawsuits out there in the world. Your insurance company going to uptick your insurance costs because you're not vaccinated? Yeah, go ahead. First responders may also consider precautions to protect themselves from COVID when responding to traffic crashes, the authors added. And it's more likely that a driver is unvaccinated than vaccinated. So what does that got to do with anything? Because what the first responders may also consider taking precautions to protect themselves from COVID when responding to traffic crash. So what are you telling? If they pull up and there's a chance that the person, they're getting ready to go over there and try to save lives, if there's a good chance that this person might be unvaccinated, the paramedics should just consider protecting themselves and let the person die. That makes a whole lot of sense, considering that we in the medical profession, we actually go and do things not knowing some of the things that these people might have going on that can affect us, blood and stuff. Putting on the proper PPE before we go treat somebody and have somebody got, you do know that's why they do have those barriers of protection. I mean, this is crazy. This says this isn't the first time their researchers, who seem to be stupid to me, have examined the link between behavior and vaccination status among young adults. In 2021 study published in the Journal of Bioeconomics found a correlation between self-reported risky driving and having skipped their flu vaccine. It examined the survey response to more than 100,000 Canadians. Canadians, y'all are doing some stupid stuff. But the people that are doing this might be very smart in their way of being able to capitalize off of you guys' ignorance. Oh, because we did a report to show that if the ones that didn't get the flu shot, it's a correlation with their driving. Man, come on, man. Y'all, this is absolutely ridiculous. This was a legit study that was done, ladies and gentlemen. So, to you who are unvaccinated, and you're driving, you need to talk with your primary care physician. I'm not going to do that to y'all. I'm not going to do that to y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the world that we live in. And when we tell you something else that doesn't make really a lot of sense with this, depending on where you are and where you live, you can go on the CDC website or go look in different places right now. Who, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, you're supposed to go based off the recommendations of the WHO and the CDC. Go in there and see what population in America right now is vaccinated. And you're going to tell me that 70% of all these car accidents is going to be a result of people that are unvaccinated. So what you're telling me also with that is that there are more people on the road who are driving unvaccinated than those that are driving vaccinated, which would make me question, why aren't there more vaccinated people driving? What's wrong with them? What has them crippled to where they're not driving? Because if they are protected and they are immune and they're boosted, why aren't they out there driving? What do they have to fear? See, y'all, that's what these are the type of things that I have people think about. You're not going to trick me with this. Did y'all catch that? If more people are out driving that are unvaccinated, why aren't there more people out driving that are vaccinated? What happened to them? Where are they? Could it be possible that the reason why there's more vaccinated people driving is because when this stuff was going down, vaccinated people were the only ones that were leaving their homes? Yeah. Could it be? You already know what I'm going. Could it be that the reason why there's more vaccinated people driving on the road is because, no. Could it be the reason why there are more unvaccinated people driving on the road is because the vaccinated people are ceasing to exist? Are the unvaccinated people just staying in their homes and not driving? I'm just saying. I would be very concerned with this study if I was vaccinated. If I was vaccinated, I would be very concerned why there seems to be a whole lot more vaccinated people out there driving, because they seem like they're thriving for one. They seem like they're doing well for one. Well, no, they're not doing well, Ty, because they're responsible for most of the accidents. No. What you're not understanding is why aren't there many vaccinated people? Why aren't there many vaccinated people out there driving? Where are they at? I'm just saying, y'all better put the two and two together. There's a lot of pure-blooded people out there that's still living and thriving and going on about their business, but then the other ones are not. I'm just saying, okay, somebody said they're not understanding this. Why do you think there's more black on black crime in black neighborhoods? Anybody want to answer that before I close this up? Why do you think there's more crime and why do you think there's more black on black crime in black neighborhoods? Anybody want to answer that? I'll wait a little bit. See if anybody want to come up with the answer. Don't be scared, y'all. It's okay to say black in case y'all are white and you don't want to say it. But while y'all are waiting, make sure you hit that like button right now. Hit the like button right now, people. Hit the like button for me right now so this video can be circulated within YouTube algorithm. There's 120 people in here, only 70-something likes. Come on, let's get the likes. Let's get the likes. Let's get them up. And it's not because you like me. It's because this video will be circulated if you guys hit that like button. There we go, right there. There's your answer. The reason why there is black on black crime in black neighborhoods is because there are more blacks. We all concluded that. The reason why there's more unvaccinated drivers, according to the studies, that is getting in car accidents is because of what? Because there are more unvaccinated people out there driving. But I would want to ask, where are the other people? That's all, y'all. I'm getting ready to close this thing up. That's the most simple math. That's the most simple math right there. The reason why it is because they are all amongst each other. That's it. With that being said, folks, I'm about to get out of here. I'm going to be doing check this out. I'm going to be doing a live video later on at 7:00. I literally want you guys, listen to me. I want you guys to help me out with this. Listen to this. I want y'all to really help me out. At 7:00, I'm going to be doing a live video. It's already posted. I'm looking for you guys, whoever's out there. If you guys are listening, can y'all find me any modern women? I want these modern women to come onto the panel, and I want to have a discussion with them. So please spread the word. I'm getting ready to do a short video and post it out there, but please spread the word that I want to talk to modern women. I can have at least 9 of them up on my channel during the panel, but it's going to be for a lot of people, but I only want modern women. I just want to talk to them. I'm doing this at 7:00. Robbie, I want that discussion. I just want to talk to them. Because Robbie, appreciate you being over here, by the way, sis. The reason why I want to have it is because, of course, Robbie, you know that I've been showing up in some of these different panels and all this, but I want to do this because I hear people talk about them all the time, but I just never actually had the opportunity to talk to one of them. Actually, I hear them being talked about in the YouTube streets, but I have not been able to actually talk to one, period. And it's not going to be on there just to kind of go at them and bust them up or anything like that. I just want to know where the mindset came from. And, that's it. I just want to ask some questions. So if you know any of them, Robbie, I would love for you to have them if you know of any of them that are like that, I would love for you to have them come on to the panel later on, because I just want to talk to them, just to pick their brains. It's not like I'm up here saying, it's not like I want to come at them and bash them or nothing like that. Like, this is why y'all are failing. I don't want to do any of that. I just want to know where the mind frame comes from. That's it. So y'all, with that being said, this was easy, clear cut, dry right here. This is basic common sense right here when it comes to this vaccination stuff and all the things like that. And don't forget, double check to make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, because people are being unsubscribed from my channel because they do not like what I'm putting out. You know that I'm shadow banned, which is completely fine, but as long as I'm getting the truth out to some of y'all, I'm doing my job. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I am about to get out of here. Again, say another prayer for Twitch and the family and all that good stuff, because that is just terrible. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I am Ty Smith. I'm Modern Renaissance Man, and I hope and pray that every last one of you guys that are listening to me have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I hope and pray that every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.